Hello everybody, Titanium Taco here, today going to review set 71769, Cole's Dragon Cruiser. Why isn't it Cole's Golden Dragon Cruiser? Who knows, probably with the lack of gold, that's why, but regardless of which, the set contains 384 pieces and 4 minifigures, so without further ado, let's get straight into the set itself. Now, I'm going to quickly start off by saying that I think this vehicle is pretty oversized for what it's supposed to be. Just gonna put that out right now. It's definitely way bigger than it should. Now, the set itself does contain a few number of stickers. I think the stickers at the front really do give it that added detail it needs, I think. The blades also are a nice addition to the vehicle itself. The tires do feel a bit clunky, and again, this vehicle just feels way too oversized, and the back just feels very shallow, very hollow. Like, there's not much to the back at all. It just doesn't feel necessary at all. Like, this definitely could have been done shorter and much smaller, but of course, it is what it is. You also have some shooters in the back, which also do activate when the blades are being pushed forward. I will say I also do like the stickers on the side of the vehicle itself. It does add that level of detail, that just bit of extra detailing that this set does quite need. The top view of the set itself does look really nice. My only issue is that the windshield piece doesn't really fully cover, I guess, the cockpit of the car itself. I guess it's not called a cockpit, but regardless of which, there's a gap between the actual windshield and kind of the walls or doors, as you may call it, of the vehicle. So that's my only issue again as well. I'd also like to point out the color scheme of the vehicle itself. It is a bit spotty, but I do kind of like the black, gray, orange, and the gold just all kind of sprinkled in and mixed together as well. It's pretty nice, but it could also just use more of one color as well. Looking into the driver's seat, it does see 2 minifigures, and I think that's part of the issue why this entire set didn't really need to fit 2 minifigures. I think just condensing it down into maybe only fitting 1 minifigure would have made this set a whole lot better. Now, the mechanism itself works pretty well. My only issue with it is when the blades are pointing forward, the back doesn't look good at all. Again, this set just does not look good at all from the back when the blades are pushed forward. It just isn't a good look. You see really all this empty space that could have been utilized by obviously just condensing this set a little bit, just a little bit. It just would have made a huge difference as well. Here is just another quick look of the vehicle itself with the blades facing forward. Again, really cool looking design. And taking a look at the back with the blades back, it just looks way more better, and just doing the flip, it doesn't look as good, but you could also see here that the little blasters in the back also kind of just pop up a little bit. It would have also just been a nice little detail to add the translucent orange tile piece like they did in Zane's Jet for Cole's car as well. So the first minifigure of this set is going to be General Esphira, and unfortunate that we have gotten another Esphira figure with the ghost tail, but it is what it is, I guess. She does come with the Sword of Fire, the crystallized version of it, the Sword of Fire, and I don't like this, the Sword of Fire. It's not the Sword of Fire, but Lego decided to make it a new mold, so there you go, there you have it, folks. I will say though that the figure, the Esphira figure itself, is fantastic. I really like the head that they reused it in the gunmetal gray with the trans dark pink flames kind of to show that crystallization. Again, the torso printing is the same all throughout the generals, but regardless of which, these are just fantastic figures. Now, next up is a variant of the Vengestone Warrior. Now, this one has 2 translucent dark pink arms, and technically this is the canonical version that's supposed to be in the show, of course with the added armor. So definitely this one in and of itself is also a really good figure. I really like the dark pink crystallization detail that is going on throughout his entire torso. It looks fantastic, and of course he also does have that kind of yellow seeping through to represent that bench stone. The back printing, the front printing, it's all fantastic. And again, the molded head is also really good. I almost thought these were going to be masks, but I'm really happy they aren't and that they're just molds. These figures are just amazing, and I just really like these guys. Coming in hot now is Kai. And I will say again, I'm just going to praise these minifigures all day long because these minifigures are just phenomenal. These are probably, again, the best Ninjago minifigures we are going to get. I just really like the use of the translucent parts. The detailing on the torso and leg printing is fantastic. I really like the mask mold. Again though, the blue Technic pins on Kai especially just do not work, but the wings are from the core line. Again, look fantastic. He does come with a katana. Just an amazing figure. And I also like how their symbols are on their chest as well, all throughout these 4 minifigures. And of course, once you have taken everything off, the face printing is the same from the core spinner that Kai came in. Again, it's still a fantastic print, and of course the back printing is also great itself. It's just a great figure overall. And the last figure we have is Cole, and I will say this figure is pretty great as well. Again, I'm quite a fan of the gold ninja suits, but again, my only issue with it is the fact that there's just too much gold up top. I think it would have been better if the hood itself was probably black with that gold band on it. Definitely would have been better. Just invert the colors with the hood. But regardless of which, the minifigure itself, in terms of the printing on the torso and the leg printing, is just fantastic. The hood is probably just the only thing that I don't like, but regardless of which, it's still a fantastic figure. Same head print that we've been getting for years though, so still fantastic minifigure. Lastly, here is the instruction booklet. Again, sadly stock images. How sad. And here are the extra parts that you get in this set. Again, you will be getting practically every single golden weapon with any golden weapon that shows up in the set. And the sticker sheet itself. Not bad actually, good amount of stickers, and actually really did help elevate the detail on the set itself. My final thoughts on the set itself is, again, it is just way too big for what it's supposed to be. Definitely should have been a 1-seater car, and the back of the entire vehicle just does not look good. This set really does focus a lot on the detail at the front with the blades pointing forward as well. Like the whole front looks great, fantastic, but you go around the back, it doesn't look good anymore. I also did forget to mention that the blades themselves do feel a bit oversized, especially when they are pointing back. Of course, when they are pointing forward, they don't seem too oversized because it does cover the entire vehicle. And circling back to the color scheme again, I do feel like it could have used more of one color, and probably that color could have been a little bit more orange and black. So it's unfortunate to say that, but it's not a fully well-rounded set. It feels like there was a lot of effort put into half of the set and then just not a lot more in the other half. I do believe as well that this was a big, huge missed opportunity that Asphira did not have her snake tail. I think in terms of minifigures, the minifigure selection was great, but Asphira could have definitely been redeemed with a snake tail, considering the fact that LEGO has seen that Asphira has a snake tail in the show, and they could have, gone back and fixed that, but instead they give us another ghost tail. Price per part ratio also isn't the best, so if you definitely can get this set for a cheaper price, I definitely do recommend it. But overall, I mean, if you like Cole and you like Kai, definitely worth a buy. Definitely would try recommending getting it a little bit cheaper, but regardless of which, it's still a pretty decent set. It's not entirely horrible, and definitely, yeah, worth picking up if you're a fan of Cole. But if you definitely can get a bargain for it, I would go for that. And with all of that said, hopefully y'all enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, comment, share this video with a friend, and I will see you all in the next one. Taco out.